in this video, our focus will basically be on how to find standard deviation. And we shall call this video as part 1. Part 2 will come and answer, or I'll come and show you on how you're supposed to graph. All right, so for standard deviation to be found, there are two methods that you can consider. In this video, my main area is using the method that doesn't require me to do a table. And this is a standard deviation, okay? Remember, there are two formulas that you must use. So it says summation f of x power 2 over summation of f minus mean or x bar squared. So this is one of the formulas that you must consider, okay? So now, this formula has got this part here, and there is also this part where the mean is. This is a sign for mean. So I'll start with the mean. So I'll say x bar, this simply means mean x bar is equal to, okay, look at this. I'll start copying the frequency. Can you see the frequency right here? These are the frequencies where it says frequency. So you copy all the numbers that are right here, okay? So I'll start with a 30. So 30 here, and then I'll write the brackets plus what follows. It's 70, the brackets. Remember, we're not using the table method. So this is one of the best methods that you can consider when it comes to finding the standard deviation. So you just copy all the numbers that are below, okay? Then here you say plus 10, open and close, okay? So now, after doing this, you say everything right here over the total number. So now, what is the total number here? What is the total number? You add the frequencies. So we've got 30 plus 70 plus 200 plus 200 there plus 160 plus 30 plus a 10. It's giving us a 700. Hopefully, that's what you found, a 700. Now, the question will be, what are we supposed to put inside here? We are supposed to put the midpoint. So you just find what the number that is in between 0 and 10. You find that it's a 5. Between 10 and 20, it's a 15, if I'm not mistaken. Here it's 25. That is between 20 and 30. 30 and 40, it's a 35. Between 40 and 50, that is 45. Between 50 and 60, that is 55. Between these two, it's what? It is 65. So we have now put what we are supposed to insert or to put in the spaces. So in case you don't know how to find the midpoint, the number, for example, here, you want to find the number that is in between 20 and 30. You can just do this. You say 20 plus 30 equal to, and then you come and divide that answer by 2. So it's given us 25. So between 20 and 30, there is a 25. That's how you do for all the intervals, okay? And after you've done that, you now work out on top. So just say 30 open bracket. Let me show you on my calculator. 30 open bracket 5, so that you don't waste much of your time. Can you see what I'm writing? Open bracket 15, close, plus 200. So everything, you just copy everything that you're able to see right here. Okay, plus 200 there, open bracket 35, plus 160, open bracket 45, plus 30, open bracket 55, plus 10, open bracket 65 and close. you find that the answer that you are getting on top here when you simplify on top will be a 22,700, and then you divide that by a 700, this one which is right here. You will find that your answer will be equal to 32.42 857,143. And please don't round off. Just copy everything that you're able to see on your calculator. Okay. So now here we have found the mean. This is mean. What we are supposed to put here inside our formula. Okay. Now what are we supposed to put right here? So what we're supposed to put here, we shall copy what is inside. Okay. Hopefully you can see. Just copy all this. And this is what we have. You say equal to. Now you start copying these. So we have 30 like that. You see how simple this thing is. It's very simple to find standard deviation. And how many marks are there? That is 60 marks. So we can call this as a free 60 marks, of which you don't need to miss. The table method is also important. I mean, it's okay. You can use it if you're comfortable. But what I've come to discover is that most people that use a table method, I'll say 60 of, let me just say 50%, they make that mistake, okay? They make some mistakes when they are using the table method. So this is straightforward. The key is just to find the mean. Once you find the mean, you come and divide by the total. That's all you're done. And for this other part, it's the same process of the mean. That's why we are copying, if you're able to see. The only difference is that where there is power 2 here, it must show. Meaning, on top of the brackets here there must be power 2 throughout. Okay? So that's one of the things that you must remember. And then you say equal to. Now we start punching. 30, open bracket, 5, close. Okay, like this. You can see maybe this is what you can be doing, like that. Don't forget a power 2 everywhere. Power 2, the way it is, you copy everything. Okay. So that's 200 inside the brackets. We've got a 35. We close. We've got 160. Open 45. We close. We've got 30. Open 55. Okay. We've got 10 there. 65. Power 2 there. And when you punch nicely everything, you're going to get 843,500. And then you divide by a 700. Remember, denominator is a 700, which is giving us a 1,205 there. Okay. So once you get this, remember we've gotten this and this. Now, what are we supposed to do with this and this? We come to our formula. This is what we need to plug where x bar is. And this right here, remember this is over here is what we need to plug here. So we shall come back to our formula. You say SD, which is standard deviation, is equal to, let me copy so that we see what we are doing. Okay, minus x bar squared. So what are we supposed to put here? It's right here. So that is a root 1,205. Then we say minus. And remember, the mistake that people make here, they want to come and divide by 700 here. No, we have already done the division for this, which is the 700. So all this thing right here is the same as what we are finding here, which is this. So you just need to substitute. And then for mean, we substitute 32.4285714 and we put that, okay, and the power 2 there. So this is mean, and mean, we found it right here. You can see this is mean. Now, when we work out, without wasting our time, you just punch on your calculator, okay? Let me show you. You put up the square root, open bracket. This is what you need to do. 1,205. Then you say minus. This thing must be in bracket. This mean must be inside the brackets, like I'm doing here. Minus 32.428 57143, and then we close. We say power 2. Don't forget the power 2. After that, you also put the bracket outside to show that everything here, if you can see, we started with a bracket. If you can see nicely, we started with a bracket here. So even after putting this inside the bracket, at the end, there must be close bracket, which is this one right here. And then you say equal to, this is giving us a 12.4 in 3 significant figures. Remember, your exam, mostly they ask you to put your answer in 3 significant figures. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.